Hello everyone, this is Alex from PatayAScuba.net, and I made this video as an urgent message for all divers that love to go scuba diving on the Hardeep wreck, or Suddhadib wreck as it is known. In short, the message I would like to convey is to please no longer connect your dive boat to the southern buoy at the Suddhadib wreck. To understand the urgency of the situation, please have a look at this 3D animation right here. Here's the surrounding area of the dive site with the northern shore of Koh Chuang right on top of the picture here, and of course the Hardeep wreck right in the center. And as we all know, there are currently two buoys installed at the dive site. The first one to greet us, the northern buoy, and the other one, the southern buoy, which is closer to Koh Chuang. And as every diver knows, each buoy is fitted with a large chain and a pile of concrete weights that holds it down on the ocean's floor. Our problem starts right here, since none of the weights are anchored to the ground. The second element in the equation are large dive boats that use the buoys as a mooring during the time that the divers are underwater. What happens now is easy to explain. Every time a current pulls the boat away, the boat in return pulls the weights on the ocean floor. The weights are simply not heavy enough to withstand that type of pull. Now what turns all of this into a real problem is our friend right here, the unexploded M59 1,000 pound bomb, which was used in the attack against the ship back in 1945. Now I did some updated measurements recently and found out an alarming fact. Both objects are currently an equal distance away from the wreck, this being 28 meters. And the striking point about this is that just the beginning of the year, the weights were much further away from the wreck than the bomb was. What we see here is the overall distance that the weights have traveled ever since we installed them near the forward mast, a distance well over 30 meters, dragged over by mooring dive boats. At the speed and distance we're currently going, I'm afraid that the weights will be on the bomb within the next 6 months. Should that hold true, we're looking at the following scenarios. First, and worst of them being the bomb going off, after which there wouldn't be much left of any dive boat nor of the Hardeep wreck itself. Second being the weights moving on the bomb but the bomb not going off. Now with a bundle of bouncing concrete weights on a 1,000 pound bomb, you can be assured that the wreck dive site would be closed and off limits permanently. And the third scenario, just before the weights would reach the bomb, we would have to cut the chain, leaving all of us divers only with the northern buoy as an ascent and descent point, which is practically useless during any type of current and for first time and beginner divers. Understanding all these facts, I'm sure you will now agree that we have to be very disciplined about one thing: to no longer tie the dive boats to the southern buoy, and to only use it as a descent and ascent point for divers. Instead, dive boats are more than welcome to moor to the northern buoy, since we no longer need it as an ascent or descent line for divers anyways. So to help you forward this message to other divers, I created this flyer, 2 pages A4, which is basically a recap of this video in print. You'll find it ready for download in high resolution at the PatayAScuba.net website. And since the most important target group of all this are actually the Thai dive boat captain and his crew, I created another set in Thai language. So how can each of you help from here on? Divers, just be aware of the whole issue and help observe. Dive schools, please print out a flyer, inform your staff, and use the Thai version for your boat crew. Dive masters running the boats and people in charge of boat covers, you need to coordinate with the captain and make sure you integrate all this in your planning. And boat crews, please pass the message to other boat crews that you may know at the pier. So thanks to all of you for watching the video, and thank you for your cooperation in keeping the Hardeep a safe dive site for all of us to enjoy. Thanks a lot.